the interesting thing is that it's flowing straight down in a specific location. Again, I don't know if that's actually where the leak is at. Again, the product is designed to flow down to where we have cracks in the pond, at the base of the pond. So that's how this product is supposed to be designed to work. And right now, it's flowing, and it's flowing fast. Welcome back to Sea Life Outdoors. Today we're going to be focused on a pond project that's been in the works for about a year now. Originally, when we bought the property, built the house, there's an old pond located here on the property. A lot of trees, fully grown, 20-30 foot tall. We had excavated out, again, a little over a year ago. Since then, we've had a lot of rain that's come through. We've seen the pond fill up. Noticed is that we have water loss from the pond. I'm losing anywhere from about ½ inch to about 0.6 inches of water per day, and that's not normal. So we definitely know we have a leak. What I came across was a pond sealant. There's a couple different pond sealants that's on the market. The one that I found that seemed to have really good reviews was a product called SoilFloc. SoilFloc, the way it's designed is there are a part A and part B that you purchase. And so basically part A comes in a 55-pound bag. It's basically a polymer sealant that you apply to the location while it has water in it. So again, this product that you buy is designed in the event that you have water currently in the pond. So we're going to put part A on top, or dispense it on the surface. Again, it's designed to absorb the water as it kind of sits in position on the top of the pond. And then as it absorbs the water, it becomes dense enough to where those particles actually start to sink down. You apply part A first, and then apply part B right over top of it. And so they're both basically designed to work together to go and basically flow to where the current leak is located. Again, in our case, it's going to be about in the center of the pond dam, about 20-30 foot out is where I believe we have our leak located. So we're going to apply A first, then put B on top of that, and based on this is a 55-pound bag and this is a 55-pound bag, this is supposed to cover about 3,000 square feet. It is non-toxic, and it's designed again to flow to the leak location based on the hydrostatic pressure, go inside the leak and actually bind to the clay particles and be able to pull and seal the leaks that you have. I bought this online, I believe through Naturescapes was the website. There's a bunch of online places to be able to pick this product up. This is not sponsored. I bought this, did again some research to try to figure out what's the best option for us, and based on the amount of water that we have still in the pond and not a good means of getting the water out, this is the product that we're going to go with. Method of application I'm going to go with, I'm going to try this seed spreader. I do have some other manual options if we want to go ahead and if I want to try to use scoops and hand broadcast. We'll try that option as well. I'm going to put some goggles on and a mask and gloves. It does recommend proper items, PPE, to be able to wear, so that we can make sure that again it can be dusty with the finer granules. So we're going to mask up, gear up, so that we can make sure that we are safe as we apply it. So this is the pond site. This is what was excavated about a year ago. So originally the pond site looked to be around ½ acre. We've had him open it up to about a little under an acre for us. Again, our goal today is going to be basically coming out, backing our boat, the little boat that we found on the property, and put some work into. We're going to take and drop it into the pond. We're going to try to get right in this area here so that we can apply the 2-part polymer. Basically within, if I can get it to unzoom or focus on the right area, but basically we're going to be able to apply the soil flock material between these 2 areas here. I believe that's where the pond leak is located. So we'll give it a shot and see how it works. There it is. Welcome back to the boat.
The boat. Here she is.
It's actually going to get used.
Right there.
All right, got the boat in tow. We got to put it in the correct gear.
See what you're doing there.
We got the boat in tow with the crew and baby too.
Wanna compost it, Eddie Jerry? Jerry! Here comes that cat.
Come on, kitty kitty.
Oh, they must love this pan.
Oh, hey, Jerry.
Am I calm? Jerry. Buddy. Calm. Where y'all going?
That was cute.
What was it?
It jumped out in the grass.
I did too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just flew away. Oh, this time he saw a paddle and not a suit. Got your bags.
Okay, we made it into the pond. Now to get his stuff figured out. Here's part B. And this is part A. We're going to need to apply. So, what we need to do is get into position and then figure out how to apply it. So this is the area that we're going to be focused on applying the soil flock material. Again, we're going to try to stay out of where we throw it because it does float. Most of it sinks, but there is some that float. So we're going to try to stay out of its way, get into position, and start the application process. Let's go. Rope and a weight to use. So we are going to tie the weight on. About 4 feet deep, which is what the teal recommends as far as the application depth needs to be the minimum. Okay. First method of application we're going to try is the seed spreader. Not really, but it is hot. This is part A. Okay. Joggle up. Again, like I was saying, get it in the shade a little bit. It's about the consistency of almost sugar. So there you go. This is part A that we are applying to the water. So at this point we have applied, I would say probably about maybe half a bag, not quite, of part A. We've covered about, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500 square foot where I think the area is located. This is, again, part A. We will have to apply a part B on top of this, but I just want to make sure that we've got good coverage, even coverage with the part A. So we'll kind of letting this, I'm trying to see how the stuff actually spreads and stays in place. We have a little bit of breeze, not a whole lot. You're not supposed to apply this in rain or breeze, so I'm kind of trying to see what the wind's going to do for us, but it seems like it's for the most part staying in place. What's supposed to happen now is that it's going to basically absorb the water, swell up, and then start to sink down, hopefully kind of flowing using the hydrostatic pressure of the current pond depth, flowing to the crack or the cracks may be that we have in the bottom of the pond over here. So we'll keep going. And one of the things you'll notice is I'm not actually applying it along the pond dam. I mean, it's getting up close to the pond dam. But one of the things that we noticed that when we first had the pond excavated, well, even before the excavation, the pond never was able to retain water. So it never even got that high. When we had the contractor come in, he added about 2 or 3 additional feet on top of the existing pond dam. So I know that the pond leak is actually somewhere along the base of the pond dam, because that's about how much water was actually being held in this old pond site. So again, I'm applying it right at the base, which is again about 20 foot off of where the current pond dam is located. So again, we'll try that and see if that works. So that was part A that we just applied. Taking a quick break. Of course, the breeze kicks up. It's not been breezy all day. It's nice, but it's not ideal for staying off of where we're applying the material. And let's wipe this sweaty mask. And start applying. Interesting. So after applying some of part B, one thing I am noticing, if I can get the camera over here, you'll see certain locations where it looks almost like it's something else is spilled on top of the pond. It's actually not. What's happening is, I don't know if you can tell very easily. See if I can see about zooming in. I don't know how well this is showing up, but the actual material itself is actually sinking in large sheets, which is exactly what we want it to do. What's happening is that we have the materials, I guess, as they combine, based on the weight of both materials now, and how much they absorbed, how much water they have absorbed. They're actually sinking down to the bottom of the pond. The interesting thing is that it's flowing straight down in a specific location. Again, I don't know if that's actually where the leak is at. Again, the product is designed to flow down to where we have cracks in the pond, the base of the pond. So that's how this product is supposed to be designed to work. And right now, it's flowing, and it's flowing fast. So look at that stuff sink. That's pretty wild. So it's basically acting like a blanket and dropping straight down. Now again, the goal for this is that it's designed to fall straight down and flow to where the hydrostatic pressure is pushing or flowing out from the cracks that you have in wherever your pond is. Again, I don't know that it's actually flowing directly to the crack, but it is wild to look at. So basically it is creating a jelly-like material that's supposed to cover the bottom of the pond or pond dam, wherever your hole or leak is suspected to be. But that's pretty interesting. All right, I got to keep flying over here. Braden, what you think about all of this? You think it's going to work? Think our pond sealant's going to seal the pond and our leak's going to slow down and stop? We're going to find out. Yeah, I think so. So we applied probably about 90% of the soil flock, part A and part B, to the majority of the pond dam, right in front of the pond. You guys can kind of see where we applied it. So again, the product itself is supposed to take about a total of about 3 weeks to fully expand to 300 times the grain size that's applied. So I've already noticed that a bunch of it started to sink down, swell up, and actually start sinking down. So that's good. That's what we want. We want to see it sink to the bottom, navigate to the hole where the holes are, and seal it up. We'll keep you posted about the progress and if the product actually works.